Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My channel is about handbag, SLG and jewelry reviews that I have purchased regardless of brand or price, as I personally love items that are well made, good quality. If you love this video, perhaps you can click on the subscribe button below and the notification button so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Today, I would like to share with you this card holder that I have here. I think so I got it 1 year. I know it's just a card holder, but it still costs a lot of money to me. And nowadays, even more so that with this economic situation that we have to be very prudent in our spending. So therefore, I want to share my review after having this card holder for 1 year. This is, as we can all see, this is the Saint Laurent card holder. Just let me just spin around the card holder for you to view first. This is a 3D emboss. You can see the side with Saint Laurent logo. Let me just go into the pro first for this. This card holder is a very slim, sleek design. Let me just put this box aside. Very compact card holder. This is a pro for a lot of people who carry a small handbag. So if you carry a small handbag that you do not need to bring the big wallet or even a bigger card holder, and you just have few cards and a few notes, this will be good. This one, because you can put 2 cards here, in fact 4 cards, and you can put your notes in the middle here. So this has stretched out a bit because I have used it, but I did not really stretch out a lot. You can put 2 cards at one slot. 2 cards will be quite tight, a bit tight, but 2 cards at one slot, so will be 2, 4, 6, 8 cards. If you really want to carry the maximum card here. And also you can put another 2 cards here, which is 10 cards if you're not putting any notes. So to me, where else I use it is like I put 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and here I put my ID, and some notes here. I didn't really stretch it a lot, so therefore you can see it is not really stretched out a lot. It can fit into even very small handbag, so this is quite handy. This is good if you were looking for a small, very slim card holder. This leather is a very durable leather. It is something like Chanel caviar leather, but this is grain. They put it grain leather in the website. I would say almost scratch resistant. Obviously, you don't take the nail and scratch it, right? That so far I have used it. I do not see any scratches or whatsoever. So this is the pro that if you want a very hardy and very durable card holder, so this leather is very good for that. Since it is a small leather goods and we often take it in and out from our handbag. For this card holder, at this price, I put the current price here. Comparing to Chanel or other brand, Louis Vuitton, it is considered relatively, I use the word cheap loosely here. I'm not saying that this is cheap, but I'm trying to, if I compare with the 2 other brands, this is still quite a reasonable price, given that this is a full leather. This one, I got it before the 2 price increase. I think they already have 2 price increase if I'm not wrong. Now, I believe it is slightly more, but do not go up as crazy as Chanel. But I think Louis Vuitton is still not too bad, but Chanel has gone up a lot. These are the 3 pros that I have thus far. So I did use it on and off. I do switch out my card holder. I don't use it straight, whole year, but what I'm trying to say is on and off, I do switch it out. I do have other card holders as well. I don't just depend on one just card holder because I also would like to prolong the lifespan of it. The cons for this is still, if you want to carry more than the cards here, 2, 4, let's say you put 1 slot, you put 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, you want to carry more than 10 cards, it's still very limited. The maximum that you can put in here is actually 10 cards. That is the maximum because you already stretched, let's say 1 slot for 2 cards. You're already stretching the leather quite a fair bit. So it's already, if you want to carry more than 10 cards, then this may not be the one for you. Unless you don't mind, you want to keep stuffing it, then it will really expand the leather, which you don't want it to be like that, right? If you, let's say you want to have this, you want to reserve it as long as you have. This is the con of the, unless you're carrying a few card holder, then that is a different thing. You don't mind to carry a few card holder in your handbag. This can be quite tight fit. To me, it is still quite tight because I just put 1 card each in 1 slot. I do not want to overstretch the leather as well, so therefore I still have to take out my cards slowly when I'm paying. But usually I will take out my cards before I reach the register counter, so it is fine with me. I do not need to go there and only take out my card because there may be a long line in the cashier counter, so I do not want to go right in front of the cashier, then I start taking out my cards. Just to warn you that it can be quite hard to take out the card because perhaps mine is still new as well. I have it 1 year, but not that I use it every day. So it is not that easy to take out the card. Can be quite tight, but as you can see, it has stretched out. If you put 2 cards, it will stretch out even more. And even 10 cards is the maximum that you have already stretched out the leather a lot. If you want a quick access, you get very frustrated and you can have to pull your card out and it may be quite tight. But once, as I mentioned, once you have put in 2 cards or 3 cards, you use it more often, perhaps you will definitely stretch out the leather and it will loosen up. Another con is because this has a YSL logo, and you can see the YSL logo is in 3D. If you have a small handbag and leather line inside, let's say a Chanel, if you put this inside your handbag, it can scratch your handbag in interior leather because this is in 3D. Unless your handbag has insert inside, have some lining inside, then it is fine. But usually my handbag, small handbag, I have insert inside. So I advise, if you like to get this card holder, perhaps if you have a small handbag that is leather line, interior leather line, that maybe you would not want to use this card holder if you do not have insert in your handbag. If you want to take it out quick and your handbag is very tight and you have a lot of things stuffed inside the small handbag, this you put at the side of it, you accidentally may actually scratch the leather. If it is a big tote or handbag, bigger handbag, then it is fine. Usually small handbag that you stuff it to the brim, let's say you got a lot of things to carry, but then you have to be very careful when you take it out because of this logo here. It is nice aesthetically, but then again, it may not be nice if you put inside your handbag and you actually scratch your interior leather handbag. If your interior has some lining, then that is fine. So this is my opinion. There are a few types from YSL. There's one that is just wording here, if I'm not wrong. They do not have the logo. I'm not too sure, maybe I can pop the picture up here, that they do not have this logo, so which is quite plain. So that may be better than this. This is one of the cons to have this type of design, that this may scratch your handbag. This leather is quite stiff. Overall, the leather is not that soft. As time goes by as well, I do not see that this leather will be very soft. So as much as it can stretch out a bit, but it will not be that soft. You may not like it, so depends on what is your liking towards the card holder. You want a very soft one, which is you can just press easily to take out. But to me, I get this because it is very durable. But it is not as soft as some of the card holder that are in the market. This may be a con to some. It's not as flexible as the Ampron leather or even other brands in the market that have the softer leather. My overall opinion is I still love this and it's very handy for me. So in my next video, perhaps I make a comparison between this type of card holder and the other type of card holder, which is the zip around card holder. Obviously that holds more than this, but then again, you may be able to see which type of card holder do you like more. I hope this video will help if you are deciding on getting a card holder from Saint Laurent or from any other brand with this type of similar design. Do subscribe for more videos, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.